Well, hey there, YouTube. Today we're going to be taking a look at one of my favorite video games. It's a challenging video game. It's a stunning video game. It's Darwinia. We're going to be starting off on that first level, the garden, today. We spawn in. I'll be using my WASD controls and my mouse, speaking to Dr. Sepulveda. Who the hell are you and how did you get in here? I thought I terminated all external connections. Okay, fine. If you're going to stay, at least you could make yourself useful. Take some time to get your bearings and help me wipe out this red virus. Press H if you get stuck and I'll give you some tips. So as you can see, we've logged into the virtual world of Darwinia, and it is infected with a red snaky virus. Here are the Darwinians, the citizens of Darwinia, these green stick figure guys here. And this is the first control tower. So we are going to jump right in, as everyone says now, and run a squad program. Send that squad program out to battle. An additional squad program. And one engineer. So you can control one of these units at a time. You direct the squad and send them into combat. It's good to have control of it. If you send it off by its own, there's a good tendency that if it gets into an area where there's a real lot of this virus infection, these red snaky characters, you'll probably end up losing one of the units or all of the units. And I do not like to play with a crippled squad. I like a full squad of all of my members. Now, you can upgrade as you go along. You upgrade the number of members of the squad. You upgrade the laser, how far it shoots, and you also get additional weaponry of a grenade, which is going to be happening quite soon. The squads, basically, they're grunts. They just fight for you. The engineers are the players in the game that perform all of the more intrinsically challenging, more technical features and functionality throughout the game. And it is kind of complicated. This game, I certainly wouldn't fault anyone for taking a look for a walkthrough. But I would recommend trying to play with the information that the game gives you until you get stuck. And in this level, the thing that got me hung up was the fact that you have to hit spacebar to unselect the unit that you're playing with. Specifically, when we get to the point of the radar dish. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to terminate both of my... a single squad, and I'm going to bring in some engineers here. Oh, excuse me. I do that sometimes. Engineer is what I want to bring in. As you can see, we're not unable to bring in an engineer. Only within that circle next to the squad. But you could also run that program over on the control tower. Where is it? Control tower number 1. So he has just found... I did it again. That engineer just found some research of Dr. Sepulveda's, which Dr. Sepulveda needs. So we're going to use a pair of engineers because it takes some time to decode that research, which is a grenade. And we're going to be able to use that grenade very much so, in our fight against the virus. So we're going to order one of our engineers across the river. And I knew we were going to lose that squad. He was stuck over by the water trying to go the wrong way and ended up drowning some of his squad mates. So engineer number 2 is over here working on a third control tower. The second control tower we find over here with engineer number 1. And then there's this radar dish. So we are going to unselect. I use the spacebar button, this radar dish. Click on the radar dish and then point it at its buddy radar dish that's across the river, and hold down the mouse button until they line up. Now, let's say we hadn't lost our squad. We take our squad and we are ordering them to the radar dish, and they are going to be beamed via radar across this crevice that they're unable to cross. So that's how you're able to get from one body of land to another in this game, is by utilizing radar tower beams to transport your men. And we have that grenade. We one over there. Oh boy, they're really coming up to the front. And I don't want to. We're going to lose that engineer. Oh, we lost the squad. That's an engineer and a squad. We don't got just nobody. So let's bring in a couple of squads. Tab over. Come on, squad. And bring in an engineer. Wow, that's bright. This engineer is just going to go racing down there in an effort to collect. He's probably going to get in trouble. Wow, I'm surprised that guy lasted as long as he did. Okay, come on, engineer. You are going to go here. You know what? We'll put him here. And I am going to deselect this guy and run program squad. I need to do that. I'm getting a little funky with the controls here, so yeah, we'll run him here and tell him he needs to come on over here. But our first squad, the squads, they don't do a very good job of navigating this stuff. Like, we can see the one squad. I'm going to tell him to go here and then cross the water. So this is going to be our final battle for level 1 of Darwinia today. This is the introduction level, so it's very short and non-challenging. It just gives you a reference in the controls and the basics of how everything works. Where we're going to find the second level is going to be the real first level of the game. Level 1 of Darwinia is more of like a easy tutorial, and you'll only find your first challenge of the game comes in the second level. Although I'm certainly having plenty of challenge navigating the controls and figure everything out because You need to play this game for a little while before you get oriented with everything. It's not your average first-person shooter. And that's one of the reasons that I like it so much. So we have our final engineer. He is completed the objective. Good work. Looks like you've completed all the primary objectives. Press escape. Leave this location when you're done. So we're going to leave the location. The cool piano music plays. Heading back to our UI screen, user interface. And you can see it lays out like a grid pattern here as you progress and more levels open up. My name is Dr. Sepulveda. I'm the creator of the Darwin Digital Life Project, and I would like to normally welcome you to Darwinia and show you around, but I'm afraid things have gone a bit wrong today, and we'll have to give a guided tour a miss. I need you to help me open up some more of the infected locations. The containment location is sort of a hub world. Please go to that location. I'll explain when you've got connected. So we're going to wrap up this first episode of Darwinia. I'm pt2finger. Thank you for joining me. I know there's other kind of Let's Play episodes of Darwinia that do exist on internet, on YouTube. I just felt that I couldn't understand any of them. Everybody was good donka bronca shunka bronca Darwinia. You know, it's horrible audio. I don't understand why people that make game tutorials have speech impediments and are from other countries with such unbelievably thick accents with the worst microphones invented to man, but that seems to be the case. All right, you guys, thanks for joining me. Darwinia episode 2, and catch you in the containment. See you soon.